Virgo, you are now last on the hit list. You're the hit list fan. This is the Rider-Waite deck, and we're going to see if this little Knight of Swords here shows up. That to me is a bit of a troublemaker, even though he's rushing and he's like talk more than anything. And with the technology today, that's usually the way things go. Rider-Waite deck, we're going to pull out 7 for the month of October 2024, as I stated. Ooh, love. Judicial decisions, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. All about love. Virgo. First thing you've got in here, 2 of Cups. Love of one, love of another. Now, when I see the Hierophant, a link to love, link to what's next, this can represent culture, religion, nationality, or background. It's not discrediting it. It is not anything meant by that at all. It just means that we are influenced by uniqueness by way of somebody's differential to our own. This can be what this is about. It could also be true that you travel somewhere, the culture is different. You leave Toronto and you go to Nassau, you go to Mexico, you go to South America, you go to Turkey, wherever. And this is very powerful because there's that influence. And then you have this justice, which also rules morality. Remember, you have Saturn and Pisces together, Neptune in Pisces. You've just gone through your first eclipse of a series that will carry on over the next 19 to 20 months in the constellation of Pisces and Virgo. It's about your house of relating. It's about you having the South Node moving there in February when you're giving up, you're releasing and relinquishing. So if you decide to go, be very careful about anything to do with judicial, what their laws are, what you'd be getting into, what you'd be taking on. Because this is initially feeling as though with the Hierophant and the Justice energy, with love, you're feeling a little bit forlorn, that you've been let down, or somebody hasn't worked with you, or they haven't worked enough with you. But one thing you don't realize about the 5 of Cups is there's 2 cups still standing, meaning something can be worked out, something can be resolved, and then you've got celebration. So that 3 that are turned over with the 5, all of a sudden something changes, and this means friends coming to the rescue, love saves the day, partnership, commitment, something. So again, something really interesting. This is a bit of a frustrating energy by way of hard work. So remember something, Virgos never get off easy, and they usually don't want to. I have Virgo second house. I have no problem working hard. I'm in the middle of it now. And I don't look at it as, look what he has to go through. No, I'm okay, really. I've done it since I was a kid. My mother was handicapped and died young. I don't have a problem. I've been able to do it. I'm still doing it. But your outcome is also the arrows of love. So to me, love has got to be the objective across the board. Thank you, Michael Shirtliff, right? Off Broadway. Or Last Call, I think it was the book. One of the things you want to be careful about is that if you don't love it, don't do it. If you have to do it, then you have to do it. But if it's about you saying, where do I go with my experience? I think what you're reading clearly telling me for this next month with these eclipses and, all this stuff going down in your house of your own image and money, and also in there, and who pays you. It's also about your health and how you take care of yourself. With relating to other people, it's a sex house as well. In Aries, you have to be very strong. I often find that Virgos fall in love with Aries. Sometimes it's a tough relationship, but it's a tough scenario. I would say from your reading in here that your energy could lend itself more to a Libra, somebody with a high Libra, or it could also be somebody too that is Scorpio or Cancer sign in the reading. I think these are the signs that'll probably have more influence for you relationship-wise. But really, in all honesty, aside from the 10 of Cups, you've got everything in here about morality, judgment, cultural differential, cultural difference, religious difference, love and relationship, and it brings about its own conflictions, that 10 of Wands, meaning that, that could also be till death do you part, but it's a hard relationship because you've got all that energy sitting in that South Node. But anyway, or the North Node being in Pisces. Wish you the best. You want a personal consult, give me a dingle. I wish you guys all the best. You heard it here first, and I'm done with the monthlies for now. And like and subscribe. Cheers.